What is going on, collective? It's your boy Adam Rob. Welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All right, yeah, man. Look, I actually had lotion today. I bought me some girly lotion here when I was down in Atlanta. Bought me some little girly lotion, man. It was. I was in the downtown area, or whatever. So I kind of just bought what I could from where I was at, So okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, so today's message pretty much is just it's a combination of messages, but it's also kind of like the backstory of my spiritual journey and how it all started. I don't know where you guys started, but for me it started when I had someone who got envious of me after I purchased a home, right? This person got envious of me and they wanted to know where my money was coming from. How I made what I made. Then when they found out where I worked at, that's when they really started throwing spell work and stuff like that. So the picture that I posted up there on the thumbnail has a history behind it. When I first bought, at the beginning of the spiritual warfare, at least when I was aware of it, I had purchased a home. After moving in and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, everything was all right at first, but it really got bad after, somebody expected me to do something that they didn't do themselves, right? So there was it started with some groundhogs, actually, right? Actually, I think it started way before that, but in my part of the story, it started with some groundhogs. So one person was suggesting that I kill the groundhogs under my house with gopher pellets and stuff like that, and I didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a cage. So for that person, I didn't go get my cage fast enough to trap the gophers and get rid of them, but they were complaining about the kids being bit. But the thing is that those groundhogs came from her house, and she told me it came from her mama's house, Anyway, long story short, so that's when I started. After that, I didn't know that they were astral projecting into my energy that whole time. Like, they were astral projecting into my energy to see inside the house, watching me every day, watching me, take baths, clothes and stuff like that. There's a mason. I believe there's a mason a mason and what do they call those? Eastern Star that was living in my area, right? So when I moved over there, they started throwing all kind of magic and stuff at my house, or throwing all kind of magic and doing all kind of magic and stuff to me. It's like I started, I was having my cars and stuff, accidents, stuff like that, jobs and stuff like that. It was a lot of stuff that was going on, right? But the main thing that I had to make sure that I pointed out was the fact that that thumbnail is a picture of a check. And you see how small of amount that check is, right? It's not that big at all. Tell me why the motherfucker stole that bitch, signed it off, and got it cashed. That's how you know you're dealing with a Mason. Because anybody else, there would have been litigation brought up against them for stealing, doing what they did. And nobody would have batted an eye. You see what I'm saying? Now, another aspect is that they actually sent, I guess he was supposed to be a hitman to me too. They sent this hitman to me out in Missouri. I was out in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm just, I drive or whatever. So, I'm just, doing my thing. And this guy, he started talking about all my personal business like he was on the phone with somebody, right? So that let me know, I knew what he was there for, but I guess he wanted to see if I was gonna get scared or sweat or whatever it may be. But that's not my MO. You know what I'm saying? Say, I stay tooled up, I stay ready. Well, for the most part, I stay ready. This in particular time, I wasn't ready. So, I went, got me a little blade or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from the store, got me some gloves and stuff, because, I'm trying to see what this person is on. You know, and low key, he was telling me all the stuff that was going on. He was letting me know that there was a doctor involved, there's a lawyer involved, there's a sheriff involved, there's a judge involved in this shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was, you know, it was quite a few people that was involved in, you know, whatever he was sent there to do. You see what I'm saying? And he was talking about quite a few things. You know, he's talking about how you know, I guess one of the people dyed their hair green or something like that. And the way that the information was coming through, it was weird, you know, but I was paying attention because in my opinion, you know, it's like, look, either we gonna get down with the get down, or you just gonna leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come back on some real shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't bother me. I won't bother you. Leave me the fuck alone. Because that's what this is all, that's what this whole thing had been the entire time. So the person who was doing the spell work even right now is masturbating, listening in on what I'm saying now. Because this person has a problem where they like to touch themselves to when they do people wrong. You see what I'm saying? So, anyway, it was a Mason, and it was a Eastern Star that lived next door, you know, lived in my area or whatever. And I'm sure they live next door, because I got readings and it was like, it's the neighbors, you know, it's the neighbors. It was the neighbors doing it. I had a woman come and put a death spell candle, Santa Muerte death spell candle on my sidewalk, basically telling me that I was gonna die, right? But basically, these people, they've been calling my jobs. They've been having the jobs, like I was working at General Motors. They would call up there, and when I was working there, they got all these people involved in bullying me while I was at work on the job. Every job I went to, they called people, they started shit with me. They were, you know, just bullying me. And I didn't even know who these people were. I didn't bother them. I didn't know them. I didn't fuck with them. I didn't disrespect them. I didn't say anything to them. For the most part, I didn't even know them. But for some reason, they felt disrespected or felt some kind of way because what they had to do for their money, I didn't have to do for my money. But that doesn't mean I had more than you. No, you're just mad because I had some. That's all it was about. This person was upset that I had some money. In reality, this person could have had even more money than me, but they were just angry with me because I was happy with what I had. I was happy with what I had. I don't need much to be happy. You know what I mean? And that's what this was all about, right? So yeah, he had, like, whoever this person was, they wanted me to be a part of, like, their little sex ring or whatever. And it's like a bisexual man, and he got like 3 bitches, you know, 3 women with him or whatever. And I guess they were all competing to be like the wife or whatever it may be in the polygamy. You know, I guess it's like a ranking in their like little polygamy ring or whatever. And they all wanted to be like the head bitch in charge or whatever it may be. I can't blame them for that, because I'm telling you, I'm a leader. I don't like being subservient to nobody, okay? So, I guess, I don't know if he promised them money or what he promised them, but I'm sure he promised them something if they could get me involved in their like little sex ring or whatever sex thing that they had going on. This man, he's a bisexual man, and he sleeps with men, he sleeps with women, but, you know, I guess his preference is men, you know. And I guess he was trying to get another man to be recruited into the group, because that way he don't have to, you know, sneak around and, you know, have his little lover on the side, which he does, right? And this isn't like some gossip shit. This is just all deduction after years and years of collecting information. That's basically what I had to do. I had to collect a whole lot of information, okay? So basically, you know, while they were doing like spell work and stuff like that, you know, they would like laugh about it. You know, I've had it where I would just be driving down the road and I would feel somebody like hit me or push me, and then, you know, I would swerve my vehicle, almost hitting somebody who didn't deserve it. Now imagine that's your grandmother, that's your cousin, that's your niece, or whatever, and they go out run an errand or whatever, and they're just driving innocently, and then you got this person next to them that swerves into their lane and just hit them and kill them instantly. But that's funny. Where's the humor in that? I don't, me myself, I have a sense of humor, but I just don't see humor in that. You know what I mean? Because when the shoe is on the other foot, which it was, there was a hit and run involved in the situation. Somebody did hit somebody, and called themselves trying to leave the scene of the crime and all of that. And it came up. They probably got it swept under the rug. You know how Masons do, right? But yeah. And then on top of that, I guess they caught themselves trying to bully me out of the stuff that they wanted out of my life. They wanted my job, so they was upset that and I even heard the woman telepathically say, oh, he make more than me. Next thing I know, I'm getting spiritually attacked I'm getting bullied on the job, spiritually attacked and bullied on the job. And while this is going on, this person really just wanted me to walk away from my job, and I ended up doing that. Because I didn't know I was under spiritual warfare, so yeah, I walked away from my job. Then after that, they wanted me to walk away from my home. Yeah, this person was a sadistic, narcissistic person, which means that this person, this man, he was paying these people to do this kind of shit to me because it was a sexual pleasure thing. He has this thing for having dominion over other people, and basically that's what makes him feel good about himself and makes him actually masturbate, like I was saying before. He plays with himself while he do these kind of things to people, which is why he will go into low or poor neighborhoods and recruit women or even men and have sex with them in a demeaning kind of way. He's into BDSM is what's going on here. This is a person that's into BDSM. Only they took that BDSM to the next level by doing it like a spiritual BDSM, where they were binding people to dolls and then doing all kind of fucked up shit to them. And then that's their way of getting their rocks off with the BDSM shit. Like they're a dominatrix and shit like that. So there's a whole, my whole neighborhood, and true enough, most of them are family and friends, but they don't realize how much fucking money that they've been fucked out of because of this person. This person has made all kind of voodoo dolls and shit like that, and he made spiritual attachments to people's properties and homes. I have a video an audio of a practitioner that I went to, and he was telling me how the whole area is imprinted with a demonic force. It's an imprint. When it's an imprint, it's considered a principality. So there's one demonic energy that's running around that whole fucking neighborhood right now. That's causing people to go into poverty, lose their homes, have ups then downs, kids get sick, or you know what I'm saying? It's causing a lot of anomalies in that area right now. And before, right? This person got upset because he couldn't bend my will, and then after a while he decided he wanted to get me locked up. So now he's trying to set me up to get locked up. And I know you guys heard all the other tarots and stuff like that. This person was trying to pin a crime on me so that he could get me locked up, because if I was locked up, he figured that I would be more subservient. And then on top of that, he was stealing my ideas. It was a lot of shit. This motherfucker is fucked up. This motherfucker had people doing spiritual warfare shit against me because, for sexual pleasure, basically. And even now he's staring with his mouth open because he know once I call him out as being like a preacher or something like that, and people are going to know who the fuck he is, then they're going to be like, oh shit. Or if I call him as Officer XYZ, they're going to know who he is, who she is, who they were. And his, in his tranny that he's been working with. You know what I'm saying? it's a lot. It was a whole lot that went on and stuff like that, you know. And I stayed away from it for a while because my thing was like this, like, I don't want to give you the impression that I'm like in this place of like depression or anything like that, where it's like, oh my God, this is happening and I can't. No. That's not how the fuck I handle shit. I'm a petty motherfucker, okay? When motherfucker come at me like that and they do little fucked up shit, I'll be petty. I'm a petty motherfucker. And I try not to be petty because the thing is that I'll take that shit too far. Right now, this motherfucker is thinking about shit that I said to him from years ago that they never got over. Okay? So tonight, we're going to continue on to that shit. Welcome to the Playhouse, right? We in the Playhouse today, right? I'm going to do a God message first. We're going to find out what God wants us to know right quick. And then we're going to get straight to the Playhouse. This comes from the Song of Solomon. It says the banquet. The Song of Solomon, which is the banquet. The Shulamite. Okay. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine. See, I told you that nigga was gay. I told you he was gay. I told you he was gay. I told you. Because of the fragrance of your good ointments. This motherfucker know what I smell like. Are you shitting me? Your name is ointment poured forth. Therefore, the virgins love you. Draw me away. Yeah, see, man. Yeah. And so, long story, and then, like, you know, it was a lot of shit going on. This person was going out of their way. And then another thing is, like, this person has info on everybody. And so if you don't do what this person says, he will blackmail you. Basically is what he's trying to do, blackmail you. So this whole time, he's been trying to find something that I really like so that he or she could bring it to me. Because I say it like that because this person is bisexual for sure. Okay. We dealing with a Pat from Saturday Night Live. You don't know who Patty is? Go look it up. Pat from Saturday Night Live. So anyway, like I was saying, this person wanted to know what I like and all this other stuff. And this person has been watching me, following me, stalking me, calling my job, having my job, people at my job, even after I left General Motors, people like every job after that, they've been calling them, having shit done. You know what I'm saying? Instigating shit there too. You see what I'm saying? People saying slick shit and laughing. People having side jokes and comments and shit like that. Fucking with my, was trying to fuck with my pay. Not only doing spiritual shit to fuck with the pay, but also whispering in other people's ears and shit like that. Because what they were doing was they like harvest off the energy. They had it where it's like spiritually they have these people do this and they were paying them because the way that the energy was set up, they do, if they piss you off or harm you in any kind of way, make you feel some kind of way, that gives them access to abundance in your energy. And they were tapping into that abundant energy that you have, and they were swapping their abundance with yours, so that right after that something fucked up will happen, which will keep you in a fucked up energy, and then it just keeps rinsing and repeating. You see what I'm saying? So you end up losing jobs. You end up losing cars. You end up losing people. You end up losing relationships. You end up losing a whole lot of shit. You lose a lot of shit. And when that doesn't happen, when it doesn't work, they go and find a way to make some shit work against you, right? So there's a lot of people that works for this person or that is involved with this person that can't say shit, because they're afraid of getting locked up, going to prison or whatever. But one thing I'm going to tell you that I believe everything that ever happened that they were allegedly to be blackmailed for, this person engineered it in their life. So basically what this person was doing was going in the spirit. They would target somebody, go in the spirit, or pay somebody to get control or make a voodoo doll of them, because this person made a voodoo, him and his daughter or whatever, made voodoo dolls and shit like that, right? voodoo dolls. And what they were doing was like, they were doing like command to compel and doing love spells on them and shit like that. And they had straight men, and this is his thing. His thing is straight men. So what he was doing was he was having his wife, his girlfriend, baby mama, and all of them other motherfuckers do love spells on straight men and lead them into the bedroom to do gay shit. You see what I'm saying? And one of the ways that he would lure straight men in is with his wife wanting a threesome, with a two-man threesome. Because what he was doing was, when they do the double penetration part, he was rubbing his penis against the man's penis while the man's penis was inside his wife. Because you know that little wall between, you know, like the vagina and, you know, her ass, you know what double penetration is. But that little skin or whatever, it's really thin. And what he was doing was, and the wife noticed that him and whoever the friend is that joined them for like the sex and stuff like that, even if it's his brother, they have a thing for each other. And what they were doing was they were incorporating her into the act to make it not gay. So this is a person that's gay, but they live on that line of technicality, not gay technicality. And basically what I mean by that is, this person will let his wife peg him, and he'll say that that's not gay because it's between a woman and a man, right? This man will have other men, you know, give him head and stuff like that. And he'll say, well, they sucked my, you know what? I believe this person had an OnlyFans page. It's a lot. It's a lot that's going on here, right? So anyway, like I said, just to clear the air, I'm not triggered, okay? Because I know I'm better than this. I know I'm better than this. I know I carry myself better than this. I know that I hold myself to a higher standard than this, right? But sometimes you have to demonstrate, because the lower vibrational people who like chaos every fucking day, they don't understand anything outside of chaos, right? So, like I say, I put that check up there, and now we finna get into the reading, right? We're finna get into the reading. There's gonna be a link in the bio. It's a what is that? It's a video I want you guys to check out. This person has hired so many witch doctors, so many people across overseas. They traveled all kind of places. They've stalked me in some of the craziest places. I believe I ran into one of them yesterday. Matter of fact, it was like 4 of them. It was like 4 women that I ran to yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that they did move closer to where I live at right now. But, you know, I ain't tripping about it, because, you know, I'm just going to be upfront and I'm going to be honest. I keep the tool with me. I keep it with me. So I'm not on that Looney Tune Barney shit where, oh, we're just going to scare him. Nah, motherfucker. I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that shit. You don't call yourself trying to spook the wrong motherfucker. I am the wrong motherfucker, and I'm going to go on record and say that. I am the wrong motherfucker to try to spook, because I'll beat your ass. And you know what's even crazier? This person, this person went to get all this spell work done, right? To try to scare me out of my neighborhood, scare me out of my job, scare me out of this, scare me out. Just constantly trying to scare me out of shit, right? But I told this motherfucker flat out, if you can whoop my ass, physically whoop my ass, I'll sign that house over to you. If you could come and whoop my ass right motherfucking now. This motherfucker chose not to come out and then pay all these practitioners and all these people and had all this coven and shit like that going on. Because there's a coven in that area now too. Had this coven doing all this work. And for what? There's backfires going on. Kids coming up sick. CPS cases, court cases, Fed cases. It's all kind of fucking cases coming up. It's all kind of fucking sicknesses coming up. It's all kind of fucking losses coming up. It's all kind of fucking money missing, you know, opportunities that they missing out on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and they're still jealous. This motherfucker probably had a business. This motherfucker probably had a business and was making way more than me. I'm bringing home $500 a week. $500 a week. At that time, I come home with a couple pairs of shoes, and this person was outside and saw me bring 2 pairs of shoes into the fucking house and got jealous over 2 fucking pairs of shoes. Are you kidding me? They wasn't, the one pair was a pair of Jordans. You see what I'm saying? Man, you got to be more careful, because my thing is like this. I couldn't fuck with somebody like that for the simple fact that, like, you know, the way you attack your enemy is the way you attack your friend, because your friends are the ones who know everything about you, more about you than you know what I'm saying? Because your friends could turn into your enemies at any time, right? So this whole time, and this is why I really don't fuck with these people. I pointed this out so many fucking times. I'm like, okay, so you mean to tell me it took all y'all motherfuckers to fight, to go to do spell work on one person in order to make y'all feel good, and y'all walk around talking about what y'all did to one person? You brag about what you did to one person. That's like jumping somebody and saying, yeah, we won. Well, no shit. No shit you won. Look at how many motherfuckers you sent. And 9 times out of 10, you didn't do the shit yourself. So who really get who that's the question. Who really gets the credit for what goes on? Like, if, like, say right now, if they did a spell right now and it was successful, who really gets the credit for that? Who really gets the credit for it? All y'all can get the fucking credit for it. And if all y'all get the fucking credit, it's like nobody did anything. There's no elevation there. You know what I'm saying? There's no elevation there. Who gets the credit for it? The person who paid you to do it, or the motherfucker who did it? Because the motherfucker who paid somebody to do it was too cowardly to do it themselves. And the motherfucker who got paid to do the shit had to get help to do the shit. So you don't know which person in the group actually did it, right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now, like I was saying about the friendship thing, my thing is like this: how people treat people who don't fuck with them tells you a lot about that person. It tells you a lot about that person. So this entire time, just like I had gotten to that car accident, if there was any of his friends, family members, or people in his general area that got into car accidents and lost their cars, now they know how it happened. If there was any way that these people lost their jobs, or people were talking about gossiping about them on their job, now they know where it came from. You see how this works? If these people had unexpected losses in their life and stuff like that, and they don't know why or how or whatever it may be, now they know who's been fighting them. You know who's fighting you now. This ain't on, I'm not on no turning people against other people shit. Because if that was the case, I would just flat out said that, right? But no. This isn't to tell you to turn against that motherfucker. This is telling you to watch who the fuck you fucking with. If this motherfucker is this low down and this dirty to go into the spirit, or pay all these people, all the shit that you witnessed in this circumstance, just think about all the shit you witnessed. If you ever witnessed that shit in your life, there's no reason why you shouldn't think that motherfucker did that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it. When this shit started up, I had a woman, some girl, I didn't even know who the fuck she was. She was like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna send somebody to fucking kill him. Next thing I know, guess what? A couple years later, I got a motherfucker playing like he a hitman, coming to come see me directly. And I'm gonna post his picture too, because I want you to see that shit. I want you to see who the fuck what the fuck he look like. I want you to see what he look like. Because you might know the motherfucker. Yeah. Sure in the fuck am. I'm posting that shit. So yeah, man. It was a lot, man. It was a lot of shit that went on. But I can say, if you are in spiritual warfare, take God with you. Time to go to the playhouse. So far, we got 555, come on now. We got the come on out card. We got the what is this, the damn trap? You fell into the damn trap, dude. Look, you got the trap card out here. You got the black, I got a black friend trap card out here. You got the thought be gone card out here. Oh shit, I'll see. You got the balled up fist out here. By the time we get to this balled up fist, this motherfucker gonna be mad. I guarantee you. You got the white boy digging through the book bag. Oh, by the time I get down to that fist, I'm telling you, by the time I get down to the fist, the motherfucker gonna be mad. And then you got, but why would you do that in reverse here? Okay. Overall energy. We got the demonic energy here in reverse here. Well, I guess it would be the upright, whatever. But yeah, generally these cards like this is a representation of, we see this in mental patients, right? A lot of times there was mental patients that were told to draw what their symptoms were in terms of what they were diagnosed with in a DVSM, right? And a lot of, you know, the one person drew, I guess, like depression to look like this. It's kind of like wanting to scream, but there's something inside of you that's just all screwing, right? So anyway, we got a 555. Come on now. Okay, so this give me the energy of denial. This person, I guarantee you, this entire video, this person has denied the entire fucking thing. And this person is trying to come off as innocent, like, oh, come on now. I wouldn't do that like that. I wouldn't do anything like that, right? Right? But of course, you know what I'm saying? Hey, of course you would, you know, say some shit like that. Of course you, because whoever this is, they don't want this shit to come out. They don't want it to come out. They don't want it to come out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this person's future. You gonna know who this motherfucker is based off of what I tell you this person is gonna fucking do. And this person is gonna fucking do it because I told this person is gonna do exactly what I tell you this person is gonna do in the future. And that's exactly what is gonna give this person away. Whether you know who this person is or not, you will know by the end of this reading. Next, you got the circle game, right? So yeah, whoever this person is, it's like they try to play innocent because that's that narcissistic energy that I was telling you about, where it's like, you know, because I grew up, my dad was he was a narcissistic, right? He's narcissistic, whether he want to admit it or not. You know, he has this tendency to get jealous about other people and stuff like that, other people's accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? He definitely can get, you know, so, but one thing about a narcissist is that they have two faces. They have the face of, there's one face that does the dirt and shit that they do behind doors, and then there's the face that they have when they're around people. It's like they switch, right? That's why they're so distrusting of most people, because they know how they come off as being friendly. And so when they meet people who are friendly, they accuse them of having something to hide, because they themselves have something to hide. They know that they only use a friendly face like that when they're trying to get close to somebody to do some damage. And so that's why this person is mistrusting of me, because I came off as, you know, pretty cool, calm, collected, whatever. And they don't trust me because they know who they are deep down inside. They pretend to be me. I put it like this. They pretend to have a character like what I have. but I just live my life. You see what I'm saying? They pretend to live the way I actually live. You know what I'm saying? This person is pretending to be that kind of person. They're pretending to be like kind and nice. And hold on, before I go any further, I'm just gonna say, I got my edges, okay? Like every motherfucking body else. I'm just gonna be upfront and I'll be honest with you, right? By no means am I perfect, or do I think I'm more perfect than the next person. However, this person here believes that I believe I'm perfect, so I can't fight with somebody that's a narcissist and convince them otherwise, can you? No. So whatever they come to the conclusion in their mind about, you have to let them think that. If they believe that you're greater than them, then it's true. Because there's no amount of convincing that will keep this person from ever believing that you don't think that you're better than. You let a fool be a fool. You see what I'm saying? You gotta let a fool be a fool with them, because the more energy you put into arguing with them and convincing them that you don't believe that is energy you could put into flying a fucking kite. Fucking. You know, whatever you like to do. That's energy that you could put into that shit instead of, oh no, I would never think. No, motherfucker. You think I'm better than you, motherfucker? I am. What about it? What about it? Where do we go from here? Because I'm not finna fucking argue with you. And I'm not finna give you none of my fucking energy. Where the fuck we go from here? And it's funny when you say it like that, because then they want to back down. Oh my God, you don't have to be so hostile. Yes, the fuck I do. And of course I gotta laugh after that. But I don't laugh. Look, I don't laugh at the motherfucker. I wouldn't laugh in the motherfucker face. But deep down, it'll take everything I have to keep from laughing, because this motherfucker is a walking punchline to me. To me, a motherfucker like this is a punchline. That's why I said I had to take y'all to like the Playhouse, because on some real shit, to me, this person is a punchline. You got mental illnesses. You bisexual. You don't know who the fuck you are. You got all these family issues. All this shit going on. All this shit in your life going on. But instead of dealing with that, you decide to try to fight with a motherfucker who act like this guy. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what? Just for fucking joke. Yeah, come off like that guy. My personality comes off like that guy right there. Ah, come on, buddy. And that's the motherfucker you want to fight? The hell? You fighting the milkman? That's just like going to a school and try to fight the cafeteria staff. The hell? They ain't got shit to do with it. They ain't got shit. These are innocent motherfucking people. These are innocent motherfucking people. This motherfucker don't mean you don't fucking harm. And you want to fight the motherfucker that don't mean you don't harm? The hell? The hell is wrong with you? The voice told him to do it. Oh my God. I don't know if that motherfucker on pills, but they need to get him on the pills. They need to get him on the pills or something real quick. They need to get him on something, Lord. Lord have mercy. They need to get him on them pills and make them imaginary people go the fuck away. Lord have mercy. So the next thing is this, the circle game. This motherfucker always doing shit just to get your attention. Oh my God. How fucking old are you? How fucking old are you? Are you a kindergarten still? Cause you remember when you was little, right? You always had that one fucking cousin, one little ass cousin that just did shit for attention. I'm gonna tell you a story. Look, so it was after church. We was all tired and shit, and grown-ups told us like, hey, we finna go to the buffet. Sit back in y'all seat. We finna go out to eat, right? We all excited like, hell yeah, yeah, yeah. My one little cousin, I'll never forget this. Out of all my cousins, he's just out of nowhere while everybody's celebrating. I know what sex is. And he's like fucking 6. He put his thumb back in his mouth and just got to watching everybody else. My mom said, hold up, what? I know what sex is. That's this motherfucker right here. Ain't nobody even dealing with that. Ain't nobody even thinking about certain shit. Them motherfuckers just come out of nowhere just for the attention. He's messing with me like the fuck out. Doing math? This nigga over there doing math and you talking about he bothering you? Oh my God. This nigga's a punchline. Woo. Woo. And think about it, and the only reason I bring this shit up is, look, me myself, I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a cheap motherfucker. There's no way in fucking hell I'm paying hundreds and thousands of dollars and to do spill work on a motherfucker when I could just go over there, knock on the door and say, look, I got a problem with you. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you if you come back. If you do this, I'm gonna whoop your ass. What's so fucking hard about fighting this shit out? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker must got jelly hands. This motherfucker must got hands like a squid. This motherfucker must got he got his nails done. He didn't want to get his nails dirty. He was scared to break a nail because I was gonna break his ass. He knew I was gonna break his ass. He knew I was gonna break his ass. And he knew I was, man, after all the shit that I went through, he know I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up and I'll fuck your mama up. I'll fuck your sister up. I'm telling you, man, this, oh Lord. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. And when I get done, I'm gonna laugh about the shit. Oh, Pee Wee Herman looking ass motherfucker. This motherfucker passive aggressive fighter. How old are you? You're fucking 40, 50 years old, passively aggressive fighting. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, that nigga, he better off having a dance off. This motherfucker probably bust out doing ballet. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Motherfucker must be from a different race because we got this have a black friend card. So whoever this person is, he could be white. Now that I think about it, but I do see that he does have some prejudice principles. I'm definitely getting that vibe of prejudice principles where he doesn't believe black men should act a certain kind of way or that they can't behave a certain kind of way, and the ones that do need something done to them to keep them from moving up in the world. So this is that kind of person. You know, it could be any race. They don't have to necessarily be white. They could be Haitian. There are Haitians that hate black people. There's Africans that hate black people. You know, there's you know, Caucasian people that hate other, you know, Caucasian people of different descents. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't just about black and white, but the vibe I get, this is definitely about black and white. This is definitely about black and white. And this motherfucker walking around with white sheets and shit on his head. If you wait till you hear that video that I talked about, you gonna think it's the KKK shit. She said the motherfucker was putting on white sheets and shit like that, doing spill work and shit like that. I said, what? I said, what the fuck, what? You gotta wear all white and shit like that? What the hell? What happened if it was burrito night, a chili night? You had one, that's you're a fart away. A fart away from destroying the whole damn ritual. You're far away. And then look at this. You got Thought Be Gone. Okay, so I guess with Thought Be Gone, there's a prostitute involved in this, or just somebody who fucks everybody. Yeah. The vibe I'm getting here though is definitely, this give me the vibe that he's a Fred. You know what I'm saying? If you pay attention, you know, Fred and Daphne, I mean, you know, I know he probably took her to Pound Town, but I always thought Fred, it was something wrong with Fred because he used to wear that gay ass ascot or whatever the fuck they call that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, whoever, you know, I don't know. It says when this card is played, all Thought cards must go to the graveyard. So yeah, whoever he is, he pays some, I guess he's got some thoughts or whatever, and he just paid them to go to the graveyard, do graveyard spells and shit like that. So the bitches that he, you know, the females that he be fucking and shit like that, those are the ones who do his dirty work, right? Bow! Look, the motherfucker mad, I told you. By the time I got to this card, that motherfucker was gonna be mad. So let me tell you what this motherfucker is mad about. This motherfucker is mad because in reality, this person could never be me. And there's a lot of stuff that I've gotten in my life. I ain't gonna say I'm like this person who has everything, okay? It never got to that point. What I am gonna say is that I have some achievements in my life, okay? But they didn't come easy. The house that I bought, I lost a mother for that house. And I would challenge anybody to name any house in the world that's worth giving, worth their mother. Worth losing your mother for it. You see what I'm saying? If I had to choose between a house and my mom, I would definitely would have picked my mom all over again. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see that. That's the thing about success. It's like, especially when you are under spiritual warfare, it's like people see what you have, but they don't see what you gave up to get there. I didn't see what you gave up to be that CEO or that boss. I wasn't there the days that you had to do shit on your own, where people wasn't reliable, or people were half doing it, or you had to let certain people go, or you couldn't rely on certain people. I wasn't there, right? But I see that you got all this money and all this other stuff. I have no right to be jealous about. If I'm gonna be jealous about that shit, I think you need to be jealous about the whole thing. Don't just be jealous about the one part. Be jealous about the whole thing. Be jealous about losing your mother, or not losing your mother for a house, or, you know what I'm saying? Be jealous about the whole thing. May the struggle accompany the blessings that they attempted to steal. You see me? Because if not, you have people out here. And that's one thing about like celebrity life that I had to understand is like, you know, with the information I'm telling you now, I don't think too many people can name one celebrity that they genuinely like, because you don't know that person. You only know that person's work. You love what they do, but you don't personally love them. You see what I'm saying? Which is, it's crazy, you know? And that's why a lot of celebrities act the way that they act. It's because people love what they do, but they don't actually love them like they say they do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with the fist out here like that, man, it's just like, you know, now this person probably want to fight. Now this person want to come see directly. Now this person, like where the fuck was this energy all them years, you know, them years ago when this shit first started? Where was that energy then? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, whoever this is, they're mad. They big mad. They fist balled up. They clenched their fists like they want to fight, but they don't. They don't want none of the smoke. I'm telling you right now. And then you got a white kid digging through the book bag right here. This right here is Boy You Better Run. This card is played while Schoolyard is on the field and gains 999 attack. Get your ass out of there. Oh my God. So this person is playing like he's the victim. Well, whoever this is, they're playing like they're the victim, right? Because this person could very well be like I said, bisexual. So you know how them pronouns go. That's why a lot of spiritual warfare, it is a couple. Don't get me wrong. I've been spiritually attacked by a couple. And they were mad because one of the spouses liked me, or wanted to be with me, or wanted to express that they liked me in some kind of way. And I dig that. That's cool. I don't have no problem with that. You know what I mean? If that's how you feel, say how you feel. There is no problem with that. I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't like me because you can't like me, you son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. Or pull one of these. Come on now. Come on. I have no need to invalidate your feelings. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing I had to learn. Like, I have no need to invalidate your feelings, because the thing is like, that's how you feel. That doesn't mean anything has to be done about it, right? Because let's be real, and I'm gonna be honest, I have been with a woman that was married before, okay? But in order to break my generational curse, I had to say no. And that's all this boiled down to. Had I been like them years ago, I probably would have been like, shit, hell yeah, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, fuck him, And probably would have got caught doing that shit in the motherfucker face, Because honestly, like I say, back then, I did not give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck like that. I really didn't. I still don't, but it's a different kind of I don't give a fuck, right? So, like I was saying, like now, you can't really invalidate that person feeling, but, after all the petty shit that this person did, instead of just saying that shit, you have to invalidate their feelings. Like, nah, bro. Because on some real shit, if that's the way you fucking felt, there's nothing wrong with saying that shit. Everybody think that it's a weakness to say how you feel about something. But the only reason why it's considered a weakness is because these people manipulate people by their emotions. They know if they communicate, they get people to communicate out of their emotions to, to learn their weaknesses, but they're afraid to be vulnerable with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? All of this would have been avoided had this person just say, hey, hey, I think you're kind of nice. I think I like you or whatever. I'm married. I can't, but I like you, or I really like you, or whatever it may be, And that's how adults talk, and you go from there, right? No, absolutely not. So this other spouse, no. And that other spouse is probably, mad because this person's probably going to leave them to try to come to me. Like, I don't know. And so he's hell-bent on sending all kind of, like, spell work and shit my way. Oh, it's a pain in the ass, But my thing is, like, this is like, no, I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to take a rain check on, like, the married thing. Because, and true enough, this person probably just want to, like, do, like, a one-night stand or just see what it's like and go on about their way. I dig that. But if she end up getting pregnant and shit like that, or if anything go wrong, because let's be real, you can wear a condom all you want, or you can, do oral and all that other stuff all you want. But that person, if there's anything going on, you gonna catch something. You gonna have a baby with somebody you didn't intend to have a baby with. You gonna, because let's be real, another thing why, it's not good for, especially not a married couple. We assume that the married couple are all having sex with each other this entire time. But in reality, in this day and age, it's very few marriages that are like faithful like that. So the man could be out fucking somebody who's infected and bring it back to his wife, and the wife would never fucking know. The wife wouldn't even know. And then if she having an affair, she can infect her lover. which she can't say shit about. She only have to worry about herself and find out, you know, and then the husband can't say shit about it either. Because if he say something about it, that'll let you know that he's been fucking with somebody else, because they both was clean before this shit happened. You see what I'm saying? So that disease came from somewhere, and it came from the outside, but, you know. But, yeah, this is like You Better Run, White Boy Digging Through the Book Bag. That's somebody who had enough, who's at their wit's end about something, right? This is probably somebody who gets really angry really quickly, always upset, always pissed off. Somebody's always pissing this person off, or somebody is always the problem, okay? But this person never takes the time to realize, hey, maybe I am the problem. And I'm not finna get this motherfucker to sad, oh, maybe you should change your life. No, bitch, you a whole bitch out here. I'm just gonna be upfront with you. I think you the biggest bitch I've ever met in my life. Male or female, I think you're the biggest bitch I ever met. And I'm not talking about bitch in terms of like being mean. I think you are the weakest person I've ever met in my life. I think that I would say that you're the worst that mankind had to offer, but I'm just gonna have to say, like, I don't think you deserve the attention that you call yourself pursuing. I don't think you deserve it. I think that you are somebody who is hell-bent on doing anything that it comes from your childhood. You must have had a fucked up childhood where something happened, and now you have to go around validating yourself through what you do to other people to get through the attention you get through other people. We call that histrionic. There's a histrionic personality disorder, where that person needs constant attention or find ways to get people's attention, even if it's negative attention. But that's the thing, like, you could piss the wrong person off on the wrong day. Like today, if I had I been anyone lesser than who I am, there's a chance that, you know, yeah, you definitely would have got your ass whooped today, or yesterday, and the day before. I'm not talking about a one-day ass whooping. When I say ass whooping, it's not a one-day affair. This is something that this is on site every fucking time I see you. So you definitely better keep your bitch ass in the house at all times. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, whoever this person is, they are very fed up. They've been thinking about this. Whatever this is, it's been playing in their mind over and over again, you know? And they can't handle, I guess, whatever, you know, is connected to the consequences. They can't handle that. So, you know, like I say, this person, like, I just get the vibe of this motherfucker just being a man, you know? And even then, like, you know, as a man, if you think your wife is, or your husband is cheating, just go ask. You don't have no control over if that person lies or not, but just go ask. You know what I'm saying? If this person thought that I was sleeping with their spouse or whatever it may be, all you had to do is just come over and say, hey, I think you've been sleeping with my wife. Is that true? Or whatever it may be. And I'd have been, you know, just, I mean, myself, I try to be as upfront and honest as possible. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, I'm not going to say like I don't lie or I don't, you know, mislead people or anything like that. I'm not going to lie and say I've never done that before, because I have. But now, like, with the difference between then and now, I just had to realize I'm too fucking lazy sometimes to lie. Sometimes I'm just too lazy. I'm just too lazy. I could, but I gotta think of an excuse, then I gotta think of this, then I gotta think of that, and I'm just like, yo, I just don't feel like doing all that shit. Why do all that shit when I could just tell you what the fuck I think, or, you know, the fucking truth? It's a pain in the ass. Sometimes trying to get over on people is just a pain in the ass. It's overrated, you know? But this book bag boy here, this motherfucker find time to do that shit all the time. Oh no. Now that I think about it, this motherfucker do act like one of those school shooter motherfuckers. That's what he remind me of. Little school shooter motherfucker. He remind me of a pedophile. That's what he reminded me of. He probably fucking one of them kids. He probably fuck his kids. Or one of them kids over there. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here. You'd be surprised. Chester the child molester. Got fucking their stepkids and shit like that, pumping them up with Plan Bs and shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, you got Schoolyard out here. You got the white boy digging through the book bag. Yeah, and it says that you better run. So whoever this is, you know, they have planned this. You know, whatever retaliation that they call themselves getting ready to do, they've been planning this. They've been waiting on this day for a while now for it to come out, you know. So, yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. But why would you do that in reverse? Okay. So yeah, there's people out here who's looking at this motherfucker sideways like, why would you do that? This motherfucker think it's the funniest shit to fuck with somebody and, you know what I'm saying, try to, you know, destroy their life basically. Because basically that's what this person wanted to do. This person gets off on like masturbating to destroying people's lives and, you know, stuff like that. Even now this person thinks that, you know, I guess they feel like you're going to get some kind of accolade or people are going to respect you more because this video came out and I'm talking about my circumstance situation and you just happen to be a part of that. You see what I'm saying? But in what kind of light though? From now on, you're going to notice people are going to treat you different. After this video get released, you're going to notice that they're treating you different. And you're going to think back to this video and everything that I'm saying right now. So, yeah, they're looking at this person sideways like, why the fuck would you do that? You know, this person, I don't know. Let's see what else we got coming out right here. And then you got rice roll. Hold on. Okay, Rickroll. That's what it's called in reverse here. So basically, what was that? Never gonna give you up in reverse? Yeah. This person is lying about letting this shit go. This person probably told somebody that they're gonna let it go and they're gonna walk away and all this other shit. This person fucking lied. They had no intentions of letting this shit go. This person has the intention to continue to keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the only attention that this person get all fucking day, right? Then you have you got group project out here. It came out in reverse. So yeah, whatever group that this person had been a part of doing this work, it's disbanding. It's not, you know, maybe it's not as strong as it used to be, but I do get the vibe that they're disbanding, right? You also have King Clown gift card here in reverse. Yeah, people are starting to see this person as a clown now. They think that they think of this person as a clown. The respect that people had for this person prior to like all this spill work and all this stuff that they had going on prior to this, like people, yeah, prior to this, people had an image in their mind of what this motherfucker was like, right? And I agree. This motherfucker is definitely a clown, man. Whoever this motherfucker is, they definitely a clown. Definitely a clown. Even now, they call themselves trying to pull on my energy to see, oh, is he going to notice if I pull on it? If I pull on his energy? Is he going to notice? Motherfucker, I noticed that you didn't even brush your teeth this morning. I noticed that shit. I noticed that you've been sitting on the couch smoking weed, getting high and shit like that with no fucking job, but you mad at a motherfucker who working. How you gonna be mad at a motherfucker that's working if you've been swimming on the couch all fucking day, all swimming on your pissed out sofa all day, and you musty as hell? I called that nigga Harry and the Henderson. Oh no. The lady, look. One of the witches he paid. I seen her in the spirit when she came into my energy, right? Tell me why she went to her grandma, asked her for a remedy for her funky ass pussy. And the grandma told her to soak her pussy in vinegar. What was it? Vinegar and something else. Vinegar and goat's milk. That's what it was. Vinegar and goat's milk. Yeah. I said, what? I said, hold the fuck up. What, you snapping the pussy back spiritually? She went to go snap her pussy back spiritually. Oh, that motherfucker so bad. I done talked about this motherfucker Shaquille O'Neal, his Jordans and all that shit. I done told this nigga that the only Jordans he could afford was the Jordans where he's sitting on the bench. His Jordans got a nigga on the bench. I told man, dog. I done wrestled this motherfucker for days, man. I told old girl her pussy smell like Fred Flintstone feet. She was so fucking mad. They mad now doing work. They light candles. I made them light candles. I made them light candles. I made them do like incantations and light candles, dog. That shit is so fucking funny. So yeah, man. I've been roasting these motherfuckers for weeks. Man, I ain't gonna lie and say weeks. I roasted their ass last week, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. But today I had to come on and be fucking petty. I had to be petty today. I had to. I've been good. Look, I've been good as fuck for a while now. I've been letting shit slide. I did my core cutting ceremony. And that's the thing. I did my core cutting ceremony, and it wasn't, man, fuck that shit. I did the core cutting ceremony to get that motherfucker out of my energy. And the name I keep seeing that keep coming up is Robert. That name keep coming the fuck up. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Deontay. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, it looked like Deontay was the one who signed the fucking check. Oh, if you look at that check on the thumbnail, it looked like his ass was the one who signed it. And you know what? Right after that, I knew it was them. It came from that area because the girl done took her crazy check and put it in my damn mailbox. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This bitch is getting a check from the state. Crazy checks from the state, right? It ended up in somebody put it in my mailbox. And I'm like, what the fuck? So let me tell you, this crazy bitch put that shit in my mailbox, came over to my house, put that check in my mailbox. I had to pick the check up, take it out of the mailbox, and walk it back next door and put it in a mailbox and go and left. I don't think this person thought, I know for sure this person didn't expect me to go and steal they check. So they could lie and say that I stole they check. Shit. Yeah. So yeah, man, I got jokes, man. I got a lot of jokes, man. I done told these motherfuckers that, oh man, and then the mama, her hair is falling out, so she got like alopecia or some shit like that. Man, it looked like Homie the Clown done beat her over the head with the sock. I told the bitch she had crop circles in her head. speak Braille? Oh my God. She got a weak word for when she was a kid still in her head. So that bitch had crop circles. Man, after that, I got spiritually attacked so fucking much after that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I got spiritually attacked left and fucking right after that. Man, that's what I got spiritually. Look, I'm finna get spiritually attacked again tonight. I'm telling you, I'm finna roast their ass. I'm on it. Oh man, oh man. I'm gonna say something tonight. This motherfucker gonna get. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say something tonight. This motherfucker gonna get so motherfucking mad. They gonna call their practitioner and tell them to do another spell. I'm telling you, if they didn't do the shit already. If they didn't do the shit already. So yeah, man. Hell yeah, shit. I ain't finna let these bitches stop my life. This surprise motherfucker. Surprise motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, now that we got that part out the way, I know this is a little longer than normal. Let's see, we got some hidden truth cards that I got over here. We're gonna see what comes out with the hidden truth, right? So, yeah, man, it's gonna take a while to upload this video anyway, so. All right, yeah, I'm finna, put a couple hidden truth to. All right, let's see what's up with this group project. Okay, yeah, like I was saying with this group project, if this person got help, they turn their back on them. They turn their back on them. I hear who I really am from you. You're so easy to see through. I focused on you instead of my pain. See, that's what I'm talking about right here. This person, you know, they all this shit just to hide who the fuck you are. You are in the closet ass motherfucker. That's who the fuck you is, okay? Why do I have to tell you who the fuck you is? This motherfucker don't even know who the fuck they are. I hear who I really am from you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Go back to being, look, keep hiding yourself, motherfucker, because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You're so easy to see through. Well, so fucking what? Who the fuck want to be hard to see through? Well, I put it like this. You don't want to be like super easy to see through, but I am going to say, like, you know, it's when you are transparent with people, it's easier for them to be transparent with you. You see what I'm saying? So if you like transparency, it's best to be transparent. That's what leads me to this card right here, where it says I focus on you instead of my pain. So if they're focused on me instead of if that person is focused on me instead of their pain, okay, that makes sense why surprise motherfucker came out. Because the motherfucker been watching me looking like this. This motherfucker been watching me looking just like fucking this the whole fucking time, talking about I focused on you instead of my pain. Of course you've been focusing on me. I see. I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah. But that's the thing. When you are so focused on what a person is doing, like that, like wait, eat, sleep, and shit a person, that cause all the other shit in the rest of your life start to screw up and fuck up. You see what I'm saying? I focused on you instead of my pain. Yeah. Yeah. This person is it's an escapist energy out here. Somebody trying to escape reality, basically. They don't want to be who they are. You know, but that's the thing, like, you were given, and that's what I don't understand. You were given a body, a soul, a mind, and a heart just like every fucking body else. But you mean to tell me of all the mind, bodies, and hearts out here, yours is the only one that can't be changed? It can't be changed into what you want it to be? If I wanted to be sexier, I will go to the gym and exercise and work out and build my body mass up, right? Right? If, like, you know, I wanted to, I guess, entertain guests or whatever it may be, and I wanted them to feel at ease, I would add some music, right? And I'm sorry, hold on. Right? So that way that person will be focused on the music instead of other stuff outside of what's going on, which makes it easier for me to communicate with them, right? But anyway, like I was saying before, if you're focused on me, who the fuck is focused on you? Because I sure the fuck don't give a fuck about you, right? Yeah. I already proved that I don't know you and I don't give a fuck about you like that, right? Right. Okay, so let's get back to the roasting thing. Yeah, man, I done told this motherfucker he had Shaqs on and shit. And then I know y'all know about the Air Ones, right? Y'all know about the Air Ones? I told this motherfucker he had some Air Ones on. Basically them, like, them sandals. Y'all remember on Easter Sunday, your mama used to buy y'all sandals and shit like that, make y'all wear the sandals and shit like that with no socks on and shit. Yeah. All right, let me see here. Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, you know, it's been a lot of like spiritual warfare and shit like that. So, you know, to the best of your ability, keep your head up. And definitely, if you have any fucking funny stories, definitely let me know about some funny stories in war. You know, I know you're not gonna all have, like, you know, funny stories to tell and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I am gonna say, like, you know, it's good. You know, like this awkward fucktard who is like mad that I'm doing a reading, so they came. I told you. See, I told you. I told you that motherfucker was gonna do some spell work, right? Why this motherfucker just come in my energy, call himself trying to pull on my energy to try to get me to go to sleep? That is so fucking dumb. But that let me know I hit a nerve. That let me know I hit a nerve. That's why I said this motherfucker is gonna be so fucking mad. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hold on. I took the easy way out. I believe that, right? So yeah, man, I just don't know nobody in the world that I'm just so willing to just watch every fucking day, like a TV. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I can't name a single person that I would just sit there and watch. It's shows on TV that I would not just sit there and watch. And this person found, you know, whatever that person is looking for. Yeah. Let me see here. Okay. So yeah, like I said, like there's nothing that I could just sit there and watch. But yeah, man, I roasted the fuck out that motherfucker. I told that motherfucker that he had Air Force Ones. I done told this motherfucker that, you know, of course I give him shit about food all the time because I get, you know, he's a chef and shit, right? But like I said, um, yeah. All right, I guess that's all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest. Like I said, you roast that motherfucker enough, call him an Ewok. And you know, I normally don't. I normally don't fuck with the kids, but I call that motherfucker. I call him Chewbacca, and I call the kids Ewoks. Oh man. So yeah, like I said, this motherfucker, he probably finna go in the spirit and try to do some spell work and stuff like that, and light candles and ooga booga and all that other shit, you know. But you know, like I say, like, you know, I don't think it's really a spell that they could pass or that they can do that, you know, I can't really do. All right, I love y'all all. Y'all take it easy, and remember, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And the Lord shall be our sword and our shield, because we love him and he loves us. Amen. Love y'all all. Take it easy. And in the name of Jesus Christ, I call back all the abundance you were deprived of or depraved of in this mortal life. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.